Hello everyone, this is Vlad from 360 Avionics, and in today's video I would like to talk a little bit about one of the new features which I recently added to 360 Avionics FS products. And that feature is about the safety. It depends on how and where you fly, but quite often you want to have your position information available for review for someone on the ground or for someone live while while you're flying, or even after your flight you want to review where you was flying, how you was flying. Also, it's very important to know the health of your engine. We rely on engines, right? And despite airplanes still can fly without the engine, it's probably not very far. So about a year ago, maybe a little bit earlier than that, I found an interesting product which is called Starlink Mini. It's a compact, small satellite internet dish which you can connect to your ship's power, like airplane power, 12 volt, and have obviously high-speed internet while flying. I know that after some time after release they have changed a little bit the rules, and now you cannot use it. Actually, you are limited to use it below 100 miles per hour, or you have to use the more expensive plan. But today we're not talking about plans and the way how you want to get it. We talk about the internet access in flight. So basically, what internet access in flight, it gives the ability to communicate with the ground station, with servers. The feature which I added to FS ALM 1000 and FS ALM 800 is called telemetry. What this feature does, basically, first of all, every predefined period of time, it can be 5 seconds, 25 seconds, 5 minutes, it will send the signal to the ground server through the internet with all information about the airplane, including current position, including current engine, and all sensors data. So basically, imagine if someone is sitting on the ground in the same cabin like you and sees everything what you see while you're flying. Well, isn't it cool? So what I did is actually I equipped my airplane, my RV-10, with the Starlink Mini dish. I installed it in my airplane and made a power connections, connected to my FSS through the Ethernet. It can be also connected through Wi-Fi, doesn't matter. And now I'm able to communicate while in flight. I added a feature to my FS to send that telemetry data. And finally, I made a, well, I'm a bad web designer. It's not my specialization, but I made some sort of a website which allows you to review the data. So just register and review the data, and you can watch for the current position, track, engine data. You can even offload engine data while you're on the ground. Like after you return from your flight, you can click a button, offload your all engine and engine health information, and review it after. And by the way, yes, I know there are some great services online like Savvy Aviation offers, which allows you to review the flight information. And our ALM 800 and ALM 1000 engine monitors supported by Savvy Aviation, so you can upload data there too for review. But, well, I made something local. So, who may have an advantage of this product? Well, likely some flight schools, for example, who use experimentals to fly. Why? Because their AMO or team responsible for the maintenance of the airplanes, they may review each airplane data without actually going to the airplane and checking the logbooks for the flight's duration. They can do everything from one place. Just review that from the server and say, okay, this airplane oil time is coming, this airplane needs something else to replace, like all that information. Or, for example, abnormal temperatures in flight. After reviewing, you can see, oh, this airplane had some issues with probably cylinder heads or stacking valve or something. Also, when for flight school, it can be interesting because they can watch their students an exact position. Also, when you fly your airplane, you're not a flight school, but you're flying your airplane, you're going over the mountains, over the Rockies, for example, and you want your family, your relatives, your friends to know your exact position. And obviously that ADS-B will not work in that area. Likely there is no ground stations there, but you still can be visible. You still can communicate. And I plan to expand those features, add more options to communicate. But right now, what you can do is you can send live position, engine, all sensors information. You can send screenshots from your FS display, and there will be more. But it's all about safety. And while doing that, I was focused on the fact that since there is an option to communicate in the air using such, in my opinion, great product as a Starlink Mini, why not? I know that there are some limitations on the speed, how fast you can fly versus what plan you can get, and I doubt Elon Musk will ever watch this video, but I hope that Starlink at some point will realize that capping regular standard plans to 100 miles per hour is, well, I don't know why they made it. I mean, I would just cap it to 200 miles per hour or 150 miles per hour. And finally, if you don't have a Starlink in your airplane, it's all fine. You can just use a Wi-Fi dongle. And if you fly not that high and your phone still has a cellular connectivity and obviously the internet connectivity, you still can send the data. Instead of using the Starlink channel, you can send the data using the Wi-Fi channel. Well, I hope you like that. I hope this feature is something interesting for you. I just need to find some talented and good web designer who can help me to make a nice and professional web design for this product, and I guess it's gonna be useful for you. See you next time. Take care. Bye.